So I wanted to cover the skills that we've gone over with Mr. Dwight. So the first exercise that we've gone over with our little cutie here is relax on a mat. And what we're looking for from the little guy is to go into increasingly relaxed body postures. And this is going to be his calming and self-soothing exercise. So first we just want him to come on over to the mat, then offer up an SIT like he's doing here. And then what we're looking for is for him to come on over and give us a DOWN. Very good. And so the reason I'm spelling these is because we remain 100% silent during this exercise. We never say anything, and that'll actually help our little guy to have to work through this 100% on his own. And that's what really gives him emotional intelligence, is that he realizes that he's got the capacity to do this and doesn't need you to walk that through with him at all. So he came back over to the mat. I'm going to give him a treat for that, for coming back over here. And then again, we're going to wait for him to go into beautiful, nice relaxed body posture. And again, this is what's going to help him to realize he's got the capacity to calm himself down. So when pups get super excited at 7 in the evening, excellent opportunity to utilize this exercise. I've had folks use this for dog-friendly hotels, for plane rides. We initially started using this for fearful dogs and aggressive dogs, and then realized every dog should just have this tool in their toolbox. Basically just have emotional intelligence, and that's what we're looking for in a nutshell, is our pups have the ability, perfect, to relax themselves down. So you'll notice, perfect, this is the last piece, is where when Mr. Dwight rests his little chin down on the mat. That's perfect, that's exactly what we're looking for him to be in the DOWN and then rest his little chin down on the mat. That's great, and really as relaxed as we can get. So again, the self-soothing exercise, can't emphasize it enough. It's hugely important for giving our pups emotional intelligence and working through any sort of situation in the future that might get him overly anxious or excited. And it's excellent to have that tool in your toolbox. So next, let's go over our clickerable exercises. Dwight, clicker as soon as he makes eye contact and dragging the treats up towards my face. Next, I'm going to take the treats, drag them out to the side to make a distraction for him here. Dwight, he's got to be able to come back and make eye contact even though he just wants to stare at my treats. Next, I'm going to take a treat, throw it on the ground over here. He's going to be interested. Dwight. And I'm going to clicker the instant that he looks at me after he's interested in some treats that are over there and away from me. That's excellent for loose leash walking as well. Next, let's take a treat over here. Dwight, come. That's our excellent recall. He's done a great job on this. He can come on over when he's running around with the pack, which is really challenging. Dwight, come. And is really a champion on that. So his recall is really solid. He's done an excellent job. So you can either click as soon as he looks at you or click when he gets all the way up to you. I like to click for this guy when he looks at you and checks in. Dwight, sit. Follow. Dwight, down. It's okay, buddy. Dwight, down. Very good job, buddy. So we had some barking going on outside. He was still able to focus in. It's very, very good. Next, let's take our treats. Leave it. Perfect. You'll notice with his leave it, he really retracts and pulls back. That's excellent. That's really what we're looking for. Leave it. Very good. Next, let's go over his space exercise. Space, which is basically an anti-jumping exercise. What we're looking for him is for him to give us about a 2-foot bubble. Let's try that from the side. Space. Very good. So what we're looking for as well is him to become stationary. So it's perfect. He just completely stops in his tracks. Let's try one from behind. Space. Very good. So you'll notice he gave us a sit there. That's great. I think that's above and beyond, but not necessary. As long as he's stationary outside of our our bubble, then that's what we're looking for. Dwight, touch. So what we're looking for here is, this is our targeting exercise. We want Mr. Dwight to be able to go wherever we want him to go. Touch. Without having to physically coerce him, we just want to be able to put our hand down and have him position where we want him to go. Touch. So I've utilized this on loose leash walking and getting pups to go into crates. And so when we're walking, I'll put my hand down. I want it to be exactly here. And so if I were to put my hand, touch. Sorry, buddy. You got a lot going on, huh? So I want him to be positioned exactly right here. Then I'll put my hand down and have him hit that spot. So again, we got some barking. It's distracting for our little guy. That's fine. We'll retract our hand, give him another shot. Touch. Yeah, you got a lot going on. Let's give him a minute. Just give him some love here for a second. That's fine and dandy. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Let him know he's doing a good job. He's pushing in the right direction. Touch. Very good. And just shorten up that distance. So anytime that our pup might be having a difficult time, all we need to do is just make that criteria just a little bit easier and give him the opportunity to be successful. Dwight, stay. Boy. Dwight. Stay. So with our stay, we're really at the very preliminary stages of our stay. So I take one step back briefly, 1 second stay, and then I return to him and give him a click. Once I return to him, let him know that he has completed his mission, he's done. And the reason I want to return to him is because I want it to be a statue at this point. I never want him to move at all. So once we get a more solid stay, then we'll get further away. And we can tell him free, let him know that he is done. But when we're in this preliminary stage, I just want to tell him, or let him know that he's a statue as soon as I tell him stay, and not until I return back to him. So he has done an excellent job. I'm going to stop the video here and get him leashed up and go over his loose leash walking training.